Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Today I will continue from where I stopped, where we were able to explain international investment, and we were able to as well talk about the reason why some companies expand to other countries. In our today's class, we are going to do an illustration on what we were able to explain so far in our previous lecture. Uh, I'll start with the requirements. With that, the requirement. Now, the requirement here is telling us that calculate the NPV of the project using the following two methods. Convert the foreign cash flow into naira and discount the naira cash flow. What it means is that what is in the foreign the foreign TS given to us here, we are going to convert it into Nigerian currency, discount it with Nigerian currency. So let's take a look at this again. We've already analyzed this, but let's look at it again. Kende PLC is considering investing in new project in country T with country currency TS. Now the project has a life of 4 years. The initial investment is this, including working capital. The net after cash flow, which the project will generate, are 12 million TS for years 1, 2, 3, and TS 9 million in year 4. The terminal value, which is the residual value, is this, and the current spot rate for TS against Naira is what? 1.6. If you observed, the TS came first before Naira, and we're told that we should convert to Naira. So what it means is that this is an indirect code because the Naira sign is what is at the left, is at the right hand side. Now, economic forecaster expects Naira to strengthen against TS by 5% per annum over the what? Over the next 4 years. Now, what it means is that our Naira is going to strengthen, it is going to strengthen against TS by what? 5%, 5%, 5%, yeah, 5%. Now, what it means is that the the spot rate given to us is going to increase by how many percent? By 5%. Are we together, please? Are we together? So that is it. Economy for Naira to strengthen against by what? By 5%. So we are going to increase the export rate by what? Year one, 5%, year two, year three, and year what? And year four. Now, let's start with that ownership goal one. Now, this is my Excel sheet. I've started something before now. This is Kehinde PLC. This This is what we have. Okay, we're told to convert to Naira. Sorry, this is supposed to be in Naira. This is supposed to be in, because M means million, please. So this is supposed to be in Naira. So window dots. Okay, let me check this window dots. Let me check Naira sign here. Okay, this is it. Okay, no, thank you. So remember that all this value before now, all these value before now are TS, and in other what? Other country what? Currency. Now, initial investment is what? 30 million TS, 30 million TS. Look at it here. This is it. 30 million what? 30 million TS is in other country currency. Now, when we have net cash flow, we were told that it is after tax net cash flow. So there is no need of us doing our sales minus variable cost, blah blah blah, all those long things. We already be given what? The net after tax cash flow of what? 12 million per annum for years. For which means that year one will be 12 million, year two, year three, while year four will be what? 9 million. And the terminal value will be what? 90 net of tax. So that is why we have net cash flow year one, year two, year three, year four. The terminal value is this. Now, when I sum up this together, Don't forget that all these are in TS, are in TS. We've not converted. We've not convert this yet. All these things are in what? Are in TS. Now, we should do is to bring the exchange rate. This is our workings. This is our workings here. Now, this is how it is. You see that the spot rate is TS to Naira. Don't forget that we want to convert to Naira. We want to convert the TS to Naira. Look at this. The Naira sign is at the right hand side. So, which means that this is an indirect quote. So, which means we are going to do what? Divide all our what? All our spot rates. Now, year one per annum, we're told that Naira is going to be stretching per annum. So year one is going to be 1.7 times 5%, 1.05, 1.05. We still do the same thing here. We do the same thing here. We do the same thing. We do the same thing here. So we increase this 1.7 by 5% per annum. For what? For how many years? For 4 years. Class, am I communicating? Now, which means that this 1.0 will be 1.7 will be at year 0. Yeah, the 1.7 will be at what? At year what? At year 0. Now, let's go. Now, we move up. So here we have the exchange rate. Exchange rates. So this is exchange rate. Let me reduce this. Okay. Exchange rate is 1.7. This is 1.7. This is this. We'll increase it. 1.7 will increase it by 5%. Okay. We have this here. So okay. Let me take it to 3 decimal place. Yeah, since the first one is 3 decimal place. Okay. Don't forget that it's supposed to be 4 decimal place. That is how it is in when it comes to international, when it comes to currency, foreign currency. So we make it 3 decimal place. Now, what do we do next? Now, the question is, this is what we have. Now, this is what we have. So what do we do? But I don't advise us to put this one here. Firstly, let's come down. This is our spot rate now. This. Now, we need to conversion. We need to convert it. Conversion. Yes, conversion. This is, we reduce this. Let me reduce this. So now the conversion is going to be like, since the Naira sign is at the right hand side, what are we going to do? We divide. So it's going to be 1 divided by 1.7 equals to, sorry, equals to 1 divided by 1.7. So this is what we have here. Let me do this one to 4 decimal place, control 1. So this is 4 decimal. Okay. Okay. Now we'll do the same thing applicable to this. 1 divided by this. We are converting it. This is the conversion. We are converting it. So control 1. We have this to 4 decimal place. What do we do next? We can do control R. Okay, control R. So you can see when you check where it is in our formula bar, you see it's there. So it's going to be, it is M23, this is N23 and thereabout. So now I haven't convert this. So this is what we'll take to this. So this is what we take to this. We will now say equals to. So after converting it, we'll say equals to this. So don't forget that we will not take the 1.7 because the 1.7 is here to be converted. Now, don't forget that we want to convert this TS. This, what we have here, 30, 12, 12, 12 are all in TS, are all in T dollar, which is other currency. So for us to convert it to Naira, we need to convert the spot rate. Now, using what? An indirect method. Indirect method. Indirect quote. Indirect what? Quote. Using what? Indirect what? Indirect quote. So what we do is we divide this. We say 1 divided by 1.7. Why do we divide? Is because naira is on the right hand side. So at Dembe, we were told that we should leave it in TS. We are not going to divide. All we'll do is to just multiply 1.7 times what we have, 1.7 times what we have, 1.8 times what we have, 1.9 times what we have, 2 point this times what we have, 2 point times what we have. So we are not going to divide. Now, what do we have? Now, what do we have here? So we can take this as can do our control. So we have the same thing here. Oh, it's not the same thing. Guess. Okay. Okay. We don't have anything here. Sorry. We don't have anything here. Okay. So now, what do we do? So we want to convert this class, want to convert this. Let me just give it border lines so that we'll use it to separate it. Okay, and just tick border. Okay, now we want to convert it to naira. Now, naira now. So what we have here is going to be equals to this times this. We've already converted it already, so equals to this times this. We have minus this. So probably we may leave this. You can leave this in one decimal place since it's just figure. It's just figure. We can just leave it. Okay. Okay. So when we multiply, we have this. Okay. Here 0. This is supposed to be 1. Sorry, please. This is supposed to be 1. We are not supposed to convert the first one. It's supposed to be 1. Yes, it's supposed to be 1. Yes. So I will check, but it's supposed to be 1. It's supposed to be 1. The next one is 5.6. I will check, I'll confirm that. So the next one is this times this. So this is what we have here. Can do our control one. Excuse me. So okay, 6.72 million. Excuse me. Okay. Can have this. So what do we have? We'll convert everything to what? Naira. So what do? We do our DCF, because if you leave this in one, so no, this one is not supposed to be in one. No, it's not supposed to. It will not be in one. No, it's not. Since you are converting it, you're not going to be in one. So put this. Yes, yes. This is when you convert it to naira, you have this. So this is what it's supposed to be. Now the DCF. Now from the question, we were told that the company evaluates Nigeria projects of similar risk as what? As 14%. So the discount factor is going to be 14%. Hope we are following. So it's going to be 14%. At year 0 is going to be 1. Yes, so what will be the DCF of this? What will be the DCF of this? We say equals to 1 divided by, we can say 1 divided by open brackets, 1 coming, open brackets, open brackets, open brackets, 1 plus, open the parentheses, then plus 14%, that is 0.14, close the brackets, raised to power of raised to power of minus raised to power of raised to power of okay, let's say raised to power of, since I've put in the this into raised to power of 1. Yes, raised to power of 1. Okay, you can confirm that. I think that is how it's supposed to be. So So you can confirm the this DCF. So the DCF, you can roll it out like this. No, no, we didn't reference it, so we didn't reference it. So it's supposed to be absolute reference there. So now the same thing applicable to this. So we're supposed to say equals to. It's because of the camera I'm using. So if not, I'm supposed to click on in this formula. Okay, or let me do something like this. Okay, let me paste this some as formula. This works. Okay, so it's still going to give us. So it's not referencing. It's not referencing at all. So we have equals to 1 divided by open brackets 1 plus open bracket 1 plus 0.14 close brackets is to the power of 2. So this is just the power of 2. Mhm. Mhm. This is just the power of 2. Um, okay, okay, coming. Okay, this is just the power of 2 coming. Okay,